What's up, y'all? So let's go ahead and get into our next reading. I told you all that I was going to do an energy reading over the celebrities, that I read that have passed away, to show y'all whether or not they are free or if they are bound. And this one kind of made me sad, y'all. Go ahead, like, subscribe, do all of that that I need y'all to do, because come on in here. I told y'all we was gonna start talking about celebrity deaths, and this is how we are going to do these readings. If you want me to read on a specific celebrity who has passed away, please drop it in my comments. I'm open for all of them. Okay, that's for those of you my Arisha Funfuns, my white folks that's following me. Y'all also let me know who y'all want to read. I absolutely am going to do Anna Nicole Smith after I finish Prince and Whitney Houston and Phyllis Hyman. So y'all give me a couple days and I'm gonna get Anna Nicole Smith done. Anybody else that you want me to read, please put it in the comments. But let's go ahead and talk about Michael Jackson's energy, y'all. This reading kind of made me sad. I'm not going to say kind of, it did make me sad because I do not like when people go to their graves bound. I don't like it when people go to their graves and they have things that they did not settle while they were on this side of the while they were on earth, while they were still alive. It just pains me that Michael Jackson is still not free. He is in death. He is bound in death. He is not at peace. He is at a space of not anger, but frustration. He's like, I can't rest in peace. Not only because the record industry that he was, or the record company that he was signed to, or whatever it is, whatever contract Michael Jackson signed when he sold his soul, he's still bound to it, and they are still making money from him. And they very much so pull his energy unnecessarily to make sales, to gain any type of profit off of his life, his death, his images, his triumphs, his burdens, the shit that he went through as a kid. Yeah, they're still very much making money off of that. Um, and his family is no help. He does not like that they are speaking up for him. He don't want them to say anything because it's a thing of they are getting paid by the very same people that they are now standing against, and they're quote unquote speaking up for or speaking up against. These are the very same people who they were either once in their pockets or they're in their pockets right now. I know the other day Latoya Jackson's picture popped up across my recommended videos, and I say, oh, this must be who Michael Jackson is talking about when he says that he doesn't want her and Jermaine, he doesn't want them speaking for him because they didn't really care about him anyway. The only sibling that he has that really, really, truly loved him was Janet. Believe it or not, he only looks out for Janet. And the crazy shit is he's not free. He's still bound a lot by the things that went on when he was in childhood as well. When he does voluntarily visit, somehow, although I know that nobody from the Jackson family lives in that house, he somehow goes back to 2300 Jackson Street. It's a situation of like, if y'all ever saw American Horror Story, that one when it was the witches, and Gabori Sidby kept getting returned to that chicken restaurant, and that was her own personal hell. 2300 Jackson Street is a very personal hell for Michael Jackson, and he never escaped it. And because of the contract that he signed, he unfortunately is bound in death because he did not get over the things, or not even get over it, because how do you get over the abuse and horrors that they went through? I'm not saying any of that is a lie, but he never sought therapy for it. He self-medicated a lot. Yes, Michael Jackson did have a drinking and a drug addiction problem. In our readings, y'all, we not gonna play no games. We gonna tell the truth. We not gonna pretend like these stars are perfect when they're not. And I don't think Michael Jackson wanted us to believe he was perfect. There was a thing. He was upheld and put on this pedestal. And when he began to have very human things happen, He didn't know how to cope with it, and he began to drink and use drugs. He's still bound by those things. He is not free. He is very much so attached to whatever they have going on. And it's not helping that his family is speaking up because they are telling lies for the most part to benefit themselves. They're trying to survive in this industry too. But he's not surviving. He's basically a slave. He gives that energy of, well, while I was pulling his cards, I was hearing chains and shackles. He's still very much so connected to that shit. And unfortunately, Michael Jackson is not resting in peace, yo. All right.